Epping Forest District Museum is a medium-sized independent museum for the Epping Forest District in the southwest of Essex. The museum itself holds about 75,000 objects, all related to local histories. The objects are displayed over 8 display areas and galleries that visitors are more than welcome to explore. And you can find out everything that is on at the museum via the museum website, as well as our social media. So in April 2024, the museum became an independent trust, and inevitably that meant a decrease in our overall collections care budget. That, coupled with a recent audit which found a collections care backlog in our collection, led us to approach Museum Development Southeast about this collections care grant. So during the audit of our collections, we identified 4 areas in our collection that need additional funding. So the first one related to our fine art collection. So as part of this grant, we asked for money to purchase plastizote, which is inert foam, and we use that to interleave between framed works within our collection to support and protect it for the future. The second was our costume and textile collection. So we asked for money to purchase costume boxes for costume and textiles that had been on hangers for a number of years, and because of gravitational pull, have become damaged over time. The third one was related to our archaeology collection. So some of our archaeological collection is stored within drawers and has been experiencing vibrational damage from opening and closing the drawer. So we asked for money to purchase Stewart boxes to better look after and stabilize those pieces. And the last bit refers to our entry objects. So entry objects are objects waiting to be accessioned into the permanent collection. So we asked for acid-free labels for those particular objects that we could label and easily pick out on the shelf to help us speed up the process of accessioning.
So in doing this work, we've involved our volunteers as much as possible. We've done handling and packing training with them, which is essential for when they're handling the collection, not just on this project, but just generally as their role as volunteers. We've given them lots more training on how to use certain items in the collection and how to properly store them and ensure that they're well looked after.
I really love the variety. We get involved in curating small projects which can go on display. It's actually really rather satisfying. But I think we just love getting involved, taking a box off a shelf, opening it up, and that's the joy. If we don't preserve it now, people in the future won't see it. So if we value our past, we have to protect it.
So doing all this work enables our collections to be more accessible, and it gives us an idea of the capacity and how much we're able to take on and how much we've also got in our collection, and to ensure that the longevity of each item is increased so that they last longer as well.
The public stereotype for a museum is that objects come into a museum and they just sit on a shelf, and nothing could be further from the truth. We monitor things like relative humidity, temperature, the pests involved. So it's really up to the museum to ensure that we're preserving these objects, we're looking after them in the best way we possibly can for future generations. Properly accessioning objects as well as properly storing objects to conservation and collection care standards means that we have a properly looked after collection, and it allows us to focus on doing the things that really matter for our audiences and our local community. So putting together new temporary exhibitions is quicker, it's a faster process for us. Organizing community engagement and informal learning, they're just quicker processes when the collection is properly looked after.